Hello, sports fans. Welcome to another edition of VetsPlusSports.com. This is your host, Terrell Cool Beans Davis, along with my co host, Mr. James Miller.
Hello, everyone. How y'all doing this Easter weekend? Hope all of y'all are doing good. Here's another episode of Vets Plus Sports. Before we get into this one, I'll let Beans do a shout out to our listeners.
Yeah, it's like we like to give a shout out to those that like to come on and watch the lives and those that'll come and watch the replay. Thanks for giving us your undivided attention. Also, we'd like to thank those for the radio show, our faithful listeners over there in Ashburn, Virginia, Grinzek Weil in Germany, Brussels, Belgium. We also have Boardman, Oregon, San Jose, California, and LA, California. Thank y'all for listening.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We've got some stuff to talk about. We got the NBA basketball playoffs. We
Yes.
got hockey will be kicking off shortly. All kinds of stuff going on as far as basketball goes. But let's get into. Let's see. Well, right now, since it's already up on mine, we'll get in some NBA basketball. It's up on my thing right now. Earlier today, you had the Nuggets and the Clippers playing. The Nuggets beat the Clippers. It must have been in a thriller because I didn't get to watch it. I was probably working it outside in the yard working at this time since it was nice. But the Nuggets won 112 to 110.
Uh huh.
But Nuggets could be well, I ain't gonna say be a favorite because but they can make some noise.
They can. They barely hung up. It's like I was counting on the Nuggets. I thought they would blow out the Clippers, but they wasn't. And it's just like this game and the Knicks game. I thought the Nuggets was gonna lose, and I thought the Knicks was gonna lose. And I turned off the TV. The minute I turn off the TV, they come back. Maybe I'm not supposed to watch.
That maybe that's what it is. But well, they do have a team to watch for in the West, and that is the Clippers. They look for the Clippers to make some noise and could bust up the West, but they lose the first game by two. You had a final earlier with the Pacers beating the Bucks 117 to 98.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you had then you had your Knicks beating the Pistons 123 to 112 to take game one. And right now you've got the Lakers playing their Timberwolves. Lakers are on top 23 to 19 right now as we speak with just a minute left in the first quarter. Um, so right now Luka has 14 of those 26 points.
Wow, dang, Luca. Yeah,
Luka,
Luca did. He killed them last time. So
but like you and I talked, we talked there at work the other day. LeBron, he could just sit back and relax through the playoffs and let Luka take the load. You
right.
know, he could just dish the ball off, draw attention or whatever. He don't have to be the main guy now, especially being the age that he is. What is he? 39, 40?
He's already 40.
He's 40, so he can let Luka, let the young buck take some more of the weight.
Heck yeah.
And looking down through here, the Clippers Nuggets game, James Harden, the beard, had 32 points, 6 boards, and 11 assists. And Jokic, he had 29 points, 9 boards, and 12 assists. So that was in the Clippers and Nuggets game. In the Pacers and the Bucks game, the Greek Freak had 36 points and 12 boards. Siakam, I don't know if you say it
Yeah,
right.
Siakam. Siakam.
He had 25 points and 7 boards. And then your Knicks games, Towns had 23 points, 11 boards, 4 steals. And Harris for the Pistons had 25 points and 6 boards. Um, and that's what we got going on, starting with the first of the NBA playoffs this weekend.
I
Um,
know my team. What's it called? I think the one to watch is gonna be Memphis. Can they handle OKC?
I tell you, if Memphis would happen to knock off OKC, Memphis, it's like that. They got sparks. They look good.
Yeah,
If they could do it, which I don't think they will, that would put the whole West wide open. Uh,
yeah. If they knock off OKC, I will say the Lakers is going all the way.
oh yeah, and I'm thinking right now, my pick right now in the West would be the Lakers as of right now.
Yeah, I can see that.
Um,
And the Heat just might. I don't know. I don't think the Heat will have the gas, but they might knock off Cleveland. They may upset Cleveland.
nah, that ain't happening.
Nah, I don't need that one. I don't care if they upset Cleveland or not. But I do want the Magic to upset Boston. I do not want Boston in it.
Here's one for you. Can the Warriors upset Houston?
Oh, I think so. I think so. I don't see Houston, even though Houston got that 2 seed. I don't see Houston as a true 2 seed. I
Oh,
it's I don't
okay.
know.
All right, all right. Looking at the records, okay, we know Warriors are the 7th seed. Warriors got a 48-34 record. Guess what Houston's record is? Not much better. 52-30, just 4 games difference.
Yeah,
So um, that West was so tight and so good this year, so close. The Warriors could pull it off if the Warriors can. I'm gonna say this: if the Warriors can take what's their format, 2-3-2 or 2-2-2-1.
oh, you're talking about on the all games is best of 7.
I mean, is it a 2-3? I mean,
Oh yeah, it's 2 here, then 2 over there, and 2 there, and then 1.
okay. Well, we'll see how. I'm used to that old format, 2-3-2.
Yeah, I liked it when it was that.
I did too. But now I think to get a good start, Warriors need to take one of the two here in Houston starting out.
I think they can.
So, and then I think Cavaliers Cavaliers will beat the Heat in 5. I think. Um, Celtics. I say Celtics take the Magic in 6. Uh,
I'm hoping that goes the other way around, but
and then Memphis and the Thunder.
I think that's going to 7.
I want to say Thunder in 6. That game could go 7. I ain't going to disagree with you. Could go 7. The way Memphis is playing. Um, and then let me go back to. I say the Lakers take the Timberwolves in 5. What do you think?
I think they might sweep them.
There's a possibility. I ain't going to disagree. Um, but I figure Minnesota could squeak one out somewhere. The Pacers may sweep the Bucks. I'd say Pacers will sweep the Bucks.
No, the Pacers, they should have. Well, they did kind of blow them out. They beat them by 19 with Damian Lillard on the bench today because he got cleared to play, but he couldn't play game 1. He will play game 2. And with Lillard in the game, they not going.
I'd say the Nuggets and Clippers will go Game 7. I think that'll go all the way.
I think Nuggets and I think that'll be 7.
I say the Nuggets will take it in Game 7. Your Knicks will probably win it in 5.
I hope so. I would love that. I was gonna give him 6 on just in case. Give him 6.
I could be wrong. I don't see no sweeps unless it's the Pacers sweeping the Bucks. Um, like right now, you got the Lakers 28, Timberwolves 21. Um, anything else? You got anything with the women's NBA?
Women's NBA. Nope, I didn't hear anything. Did I hear anything? No, 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 no.
All right, we'll get on. Let's get on over here to some NHL and see when they'll be kicking it off. They should be,
Oh, their playoffs are going right now. They got
yeah,
two
now.
games tonight, but I forgot. One was playing right during the Knicks.
Right now, you got the Stars playing Avalanche.
Yeah,
It's
that's Stars and Avalanche.
it's 0-0 as of right now. Earlier, the Jets beat the Blues 5-3 to take game one on that series. Um, and then let's see what else here. Computer's running a little slow.
Yeah, I
That's,
thought there was only two games
yeah,
today.
that's two games today. Tomorrow they will have should have a little more tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, I
Let's
think they
see.
got three tomorrow.
You've got the Devils and Hurricanes playing tomorrow at 3. 7, you got the Senators and Maple Leafs, and at 10, you got the Wild and the Golden Knights.
Right. Yeah.
So that's where we're at right now with hockey. Like I said, the NBA and hockey runs pretty much parallel with each other when it comes to the season and the playoffs.
Yeah, I know. It's just like their playoffs started today, just like our playoffs started today. The only difference is they didn't have a play-in.
No, my thing is, I mean, I'm not a big. I'm just going to tell you, I'm not a big fan of playing games.
I'm not even. Now that I found out that none of that stuff counts.
I'm not a big
Mm-mm.
fan of it. I mean, that's like when I know I'm not a NASCAR fan, but when NASCAR went to the chase for the cup and they started over with the last like first 13 racers within the last how many races it is. Those I wasn't a big fan of that, but I mean, I guess most people in NASCAR probably are. Um, you have a regular season for a reason. Um, they they got tired of seeing racers and NASCAR take a couple years ago had the race won halfway through the season. All they had to do was just
Right. Yeah.
finish every race, and they win the cup. Um, but now they changed it. Baseball, which I got up right now, they've got play-in games. Um, so you got a play-in game in NBA. You got a play-in game in uh, Major League Baseball. You got a
Mm-hmm.
play-in game in March Madness and college basketball. So I'm not big fans of these play-in games. If you
Yeah,
want,
they just do it for money. It's extra airtime and extra money, but I would be for it if the stats counted because I don't think that's fair.
here's the thing: if they want to give everybody a fair chance, do away with these series, put everybody in a playoff and like a match, do it
Uh,
like March Madness. You got to keep winning to advance. There you go. If you want to give everybody a fair shot, I mean, like NBA's only got what 32 teams.
yep, and they can do all 32 teams.
Yeah, you could do 16 and 16, and you do one play 16 and so far to whatever, however
Right.
and there you go. And everybody's got a shot, and you're looking for a Cinderella team that could happen to win that
That's
one
true.
night. So
That's true.
there
Because
you go.
right now, I think the worst team in the league right now would have been the Washington Wizards. The Washington Wizards could have pulled it off.
Could have. That would change up a format, but NBA wouldn't like it because of ratings and probably money.
Oh, yeah.
I think more people would watch it. It'd be kind of like March Madness. It would be. I think they would watch it a little more.
I think they would watch it a little bit more because it'd be like a little more fair because regardless of what your team is doing in the regular season, they would have a shot at the dance.
Yeah,
They might be in and out real quick, but they still had a shot.
and baseball could do the same thing because like college baseball, baseball's on the MLB. They got 32 teams.
Right.
So I mean, you could do the same format, 16 to 16, and then play a tournament. They could actually do the 3-game series like college does. Do a 3-game series, and the winner advances.
Right. You know what? I started watching the Lakers game, and now the Lakers is down.
You need to turn off.
I know, right? I just stay off and don't watch that.
Hey, that's why your Cowboys lose, ain't it? You watch them all the time.
Yeah, every game that I've watched, they lose.
All right. We'll get us some baseball and some scores here. Um, right now on the bottom of the sixth. You got the Padres and the Astros in Houston. Houston's up. I'm telling you wrong. Bottom, I'm top of the eighth. I need to get my readers. I don't have my readers on. Top of the eighth in Houston. Houston's up 3-2 on the Padres. Bottom of the sixth in Atlanta. Atlanta's playing Minnesota. It's 3-3 right now. The battle of one of the two worst, I guess.
Yeah.
um, Later on here in about 20 minutes, the Giants and the Angels will be throwing out first pitch in Anaheim. Um, some finals: the Phillies beat the Marlins 11-10. Tigers beat the Royals 3-1. The Cubs beat the Diamondbacks 6-2. The Mariners beat the Blue Jays 8-4. Orioles over the Reds 9-5. Guardians beat the Pirates 3-0. The Mets beat the Cardinals 3-0. Dodgers get beat by the Rangers 4-3.
Oh, well, just barely.
And the Red Sox beat the White Sox 4-3. The Rays beat the Yankees 10-8. The Nationals over the Rockies 12-11, and the A's over the Brewers 3-1. And checking out with some standings here, I just want to see where those Dodgers fell to.
Last I seen, they was third, so it might be fourth now. Huh?
The Yankees are still leading, got a 1-game lead on Toronto Blue Jays. Yankees are 13-8. Blue Jays are 12-9. Detroit is leading the Central over the Guardians.
Yeah, I know. I want to call them the Indians too.
Detroit's 13-8, and the Guardians are 11-9. The Rangers lead the West at 13-8. Over in the East, the Mets are leading the East 14-7, with Phillies got a 13-8 record. The Cubs are leading the Central at the 14-9 record. And then out west, them Dodgers have moved up to second, but the Padres
They did. Oh,
Padres are 15-5. The Dodgers are 15-7, and then the Giants are 13-7, and then Arizona's 12-9. So it's a tight race out there out west.
yeah, that division's stacked.
And Colorado's only won 3 games. They're 3-16. So that is a rundown with some baseball. Let's see here. Trying to get see if I can't get some college baseball, but it'll pop up
Right.
because I found out that West Virginia Mountaineers were, as of the other day, was leading the Big 12 in baseball.
Oh, cool beans.
So, let's see here. Well, I'm trying. This is a different format with baseball. Well, I ain't gonna run down all these scores. There's a lot of scores, but I'm trying to get to the I'm trying to get to baseball. Well, here's the rankings as of right now. Number 1 right now is Texas. They are 29-5. Number 2 is Arkansas. Number 3 is Clemson. Tennessee is 4. Georgia's 5. Oregon State is 6. Florida State is 7. Auburn 8. LSU is 9. UCLA is 10. And Ole Miss 11. North Carolina is 12. UC Irvine is 13. Georgia Tech 14. Alabama 15. Oregon 16. Louisville 17. Oklahoma 18. Vanderbilt 19. Troy 20. Coastal Carolina 21, Arizona 22, Southern Miss 23, West Virginia 24, and TCU is at 25.
Okay.
The top five rankings of baseball. And I'm trying to get to the, it's not letting me get to the divisions for some reason. Um, I don't know why. But don't get that. Huh. Anyway, that's where we're at right now with some baseball and the rankings in college. It'll be, they got a little bit left to play before they
Right.
start their tournament play and stuff. Well, actually, they'll have the conference championships like basketball and everything.
Right. Just
Um, let's see. Anything else?
nah. I got nothing.
All right. Well, anything else? This is going to be a short episode. We're here in the NFL now.
Yeah, because that's gonna be short. Because like I say, nothing really gonna. I don't think nothing's gonna happen until Thursday. I think that's when all the moves. Because you got we got less than a week now for draft. For the NFL draft.
We're going to be live. Does this start at 8?
It starts at. I think it starts at 8.
Well, we're going to be live. I don't know. That's going to be on ESPN. I'll have to see if I can get it. Because we cancel a lot of our stuff after football season. If I can get it pulled up on my
Right.
television.
Here's the thing. I don't have ESPN, but I have ESPN2. I mean, not ESPN2, ESPN Plus. And so sometimes ESPN Plus plays what's on ESPN. But it was like the other day I was trying to watch the WNBA draft. ESPN Plus didn't have it. So I know there's a way to watch it. Yeah, I could watch it online on just regular ESPN, but it's going to be a little bit slower. We're going to be behind because it'll tell you usually like if it's telling us what happened on draft number 1, on pick number 1, they're actually live. They're probably on pick number 3. So it's doable, but we might just be a little bit behind.
Now, here's some news here. So, did you see the Browns are getting ready to do a bonehead play?
Uh-oh.
I can see it by what this headline says. They're getting ready to
They
do
trying to trade that second spot off.
No, well, no. They're probably going to draft Hunter. Not downgrading Hunter, okay?
Yeah.
He can play both ways.
That can help you for 1 year.
They need a quarterback.
Yeah.
And if Sanders is there, because it says right here, Browns GM, Hunter's two-way values like Otani. So what's that tell you? He's going to draft Hunter and pass on Sanders, which I think is a big mistake. So
I just don't think that they can afford Sanders.
it's still a rookie. It's always going to be a rookie.
Yeah, it's still a rookie contract.
But it's a rookie contract, so you need a quarterback. Flacco's a 1-year deal. I mean, he's going to do. He's not the franchise quarterback of the Browns. Neither is Deshaun Watson. I would just release him and cut my ties.
They just don't want to pay him that money. But I think I would cut my ties too because I'd rather pay it that money and let him walk than just be paying him every week him sitting on the bench.
And I ain't saying nothing against Hunter because I mean he's a two-way player. My thing is you don't have a quarterback.
Yeah, because they said Deshaun Watson it's not going to be ready till about like week 8.
Yeah, because he re-injured that. He re-tore it.
Yeah. So he won't be available till about week 8. Probably won't be effective till about week 12. And if you're waiting for him around week 12, your season's probably already done.
Well, here's my thing. Even if, which I doubt they will be, because they got rid of a lot of their players. If you're in the playoff hunt and you're winning with Flacco,
I'd leave Flacco in
you
there.
play Flacco. You don't put
Yeah.
him in there. But the Browns' bonehead management will put Fari Watson in there.
Our starter's back. He hasn't played in 13
Years.
months, but he'll be okay.
And like I said, I ain't taking nothing from Hunter. I think he's a great athlete. He's a great player. But I mean, that's like drafting the best receiver in the nation. But if you don't have a quarterback to throw the ball to him, I mean, but
Here's my thing with Hunter. This is the one thing I wonder about him. Depending on who drafts him, what do you play him at? Because he did two-way in college, but two-way ain't gonna work in the NFL.
well, he said
Maybe two-way will work for like a play or two, but it ain't gonna work for.
Well, the thing is, what's probably going to happen. He'll be playing defense the whole game, and he's going to be on offense a few plays. He won't be in on offense every play.
Right.
That's how Dion was. Dion played defense the whole game,
Uh huh.
and he was on offense for a few plays. So that'll work out that way, I think. I know the Patriots had interest in getting him, which the Patriots got a quarterback. They don't need one.
Yeah, that's true.
You got Drake May. Cleveland, Cleveland needs a running back. They need a quarterback. You need some defensive players because you lost a lot. But which I mean, you could get him. He's going to be your corner. There's your defensive cornerback.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we'll see what happens. But here's the thing: they would get him, and then they would trade him 2 years afterwards, like they did their whole secondary.
Yeah, that's
A couple
right.
years, a couple years ago, they had the best secondary in the league, and then they trade them all off.
Or they'll get him, even though they can sign him to a rookie contract. They still want to give him a big contract and long-term guaranteed.
Let's see here. It says quarterback Dart is no longer on the list of NFL draft attendees.
Dart.
Yeah, that quarterback Dart that was supposed to be better than rising up higher than Sanders in the quarterback as far as the draft.
He ain't too high. I ain't never heard of him.
Yeah, they were making a lot on that go around.
I know yours is better. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for
Yeah. Oh man. And they got, I mean, it's like here on ESPN, they've got Cam Ward, Sanders, and Ewers up there, the three quarterbacks. Ewers is, mark my word, Ewers is not a NFL type quarterback. He is not. He's gonna be a bust. What I seen of him this year, I mean, maybe he had better years before that. I don't know.
Right, maybe he did. Maybe I think people are looking at him. They're thinking they probably got a Brock Purdy when they got him. They're thinking about it.
Brock
It's
Purdy's
just,
more accurate.
it's just like when Brady was talking about him. Like I said, I got this from CNN because I know get my news usually come from Instagram, but this came from CNN, and it was like Brady said he sees a lot of himself in him. And the only thing that we could compare was like, well, yeah, Brady couldn't run, and he can't run either.
That's about it. I mean, Brady, and even in college, Brady was accurate. Brady had a pretty strong arm. They wasn't too bad, wasn't too shabby. the games I watched Ewers, man, he was just off. I mean, he came back from that injury.
Yeah, I was thinking that might also have something to do with it. He was coming back off that injury. Maybe he still wasn't, even though he came back, he still wasn't 100%.
And my thing that falls on the coaching. I mean, I know the guy wants to play. I mean, you got to look for his NFL career. You had a good quarterback with Manning, Archie.
Yep. I'd have left Archie and then let Archie finish. I know you didn't want to screw over yours because it's like, was it his
Senior.
senior year?
Well, I think he had one more year.
I think he had one more year too. I thought
Yeah,
he was a junior.
yeah, he had one more year. Um, but um, he decided to go to the NFL, which I don't down him for that. But here's my thing: he's not a starting quarterback to put in the offense right away.
No.
He's going to have to sit under somebody. He's going to have to be groomed, and then he may do all right. Um, but that's like I've said it before. When we first started last year, I remember years ago when Brady Quinn was with the Notre Dame. They was all hyped big on him, and I said I didn't see what they were seeing, and which he didn't make it. Yeah, I think he went to the Browns. He didn't do too good there, which went some other places, but he didn't stay in the league long.
Right.
Um, but I don't know. It's just different stuff. Looking at mechanics, how they throw, and everything else is what I look at. Which they're my pro scouts, but they miss it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Which look, they missed Tom Brady,
They did because what was he, a sixth round,
seventh.
seventh round?
I think he was a seventh pick. So, but we'll just see what happens. We got less than 5 days,
Yep.
so we'll be y'all get a extra episode during the week.
Well,
Or unless you
that'd
want
probably be the only episode because I was thinking about not doing Saturday. 'Cause
Saturday.
Saturday was prom night for
Sounds
my
good.
daughter, and the twins got prom night. So I think Saturday I'm gonna be tied up. So it's
Okay.
like Thursday that'd be like probably our only show that week.
Sounds good.
Oh man, the Lakers are getting killed.
Turn that off.
I know, right?
Turn that off. All right. I guess, like I said, it's a short episode. You got anything else?
I got nothing else.
I mean, since you had to bring it up. Oh man, yeah, you need to stop turning them games on.
Oh no, I didn't just go sit down, go play me a video game, and not watch. Yeah, I'll just check the score at the end, after it goes off.
They're down 10 right now, 53-43. 2 minutes left in the second. So, all right, you got anything else, Beans?
I got nothing.
Like we always do at the end of each episode, if you're thinking about harming and hurting yourself, give that quick number a call, 988, dial 1. They'll get you into the resources you need to contact to talk to someone. Don't be afraid to take that step or call 1-800-273-8255. That is 1-800-273-8255. That's the Veterans Crisis Line. Don't be afraid to give that a call or go to your local VA medical center. Go to the ER. Tell them you need to talk to someone, and they'll get you the help that you need. Don't be afraid to take that step. Check on your battle buddies.
Yep,
Watch any change in behavior or whatever it's normal, and try to talk to them, get them the help they need. Anything else, Beans?
that was it.
Well, y'all have a good weekend. Happy Easter.
And see you Thursday,
And we'll see you Thursday live. Have a good
8 o'clock.